Yeah, it's next round. Yep. Yep. So,
Don't worry, guys. They say I'm a prodigy. Not my words. Not my words, baby.
Pistol round is a lot about movement as well, right? Because you don't want to sit crouched and standing still while shooting at someone, because then you're an easy headshot, right? So a lot of times where people go wrong with pistol round is that they're too easily being headshotted. So we'll just see what happens. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay, so so you can't hear, but I can. When you hear lots of people coming, right? Your best thing to do is to run. Because like I don't know if you watch any of the videos, right? I go about the importance of defense, about staying alive, getting info, and holding the bomb site, right? So when you play in a spot like this, your best bet is to get one kill and then die, right? Because if they're rushing with 5 people, hopefully you can get one. But most of the time, you'll just get one max and then just die. But how important is it for Sage to be alive, right? Because you heal, exactly. Exactly. The more heals you can get off, and you don't know what happens when you full heal a teammate, maybe it completely changes the game. So as Sage, you definitely want to be last alive. So, and I mean, even if I wasn't Sage here and I hear them like storming me, right? I am running to, because this position is horrible if lots of people push you, right? Now, if you're in B bomb site behind here and lots of people push you, you have lots of room to like take a fight here, hide, maybe take another fight here. You know, just like you're safer to take on more than one person. Here, yeah, you're screwed. So, yep. Yeah, so okay, so you see how your head is standing in the exact same spot the whole time while you're sitting there crouched, and how hard it is for you to hit this guy running. Your accuracy, like up this close, you could be strafing left and right while shooting and have like the same exact accuracy, right? So try to make yourself a harder target to hit. But you see like this, I could have told you this would happen a million times out of 10, right? They just swarm you and you get outnumbered and exactly. And now you're Sage as the first one dead, and it's dead. Yeah, you guys won. But what did you contribute, right? You know what I mean? Yep. So if I were to play that situation, the wall was fine, right? Good. And then but you hear stampede of bad guys. Run! Stay alive! Get the info. Say B B B B B B B. Because what happens? Your A players rotate, right? Oh wait, sorry. Your A players rotate. So either they're flanking, they take TP, or they come through CT to help you, and then it makes it easier to hold the site when you have more teammates on it, right? So exactly. So stay alive, get the info, tell your team what's going on, and try to take smarter fights. Don't put yourselves in those situations where if they peek you with more than one person, your position's horrible, right? Alright, so love this, right? Spend all your... Ooh! So the number one thing about winning the second round isn't necessarily your gun. It is the heavy shields. Okay? So when it comes to priorities, right? As Sage, your abilities, then heavy shield, and then you choose a gun. Okay? Do you main Sage? Okay. Okay, perfect. So it's really good. So yeah, the order of importance is this, then that, then you choose. Then you choose what you can buy, right? So here, I would definitely be. I mean, let's see what happens. Let's see how much money you have. Okay. So you're like, oh shit, right? You're just short, right? How much is this? Is slow orb 100 or 200? Okay, so maybe you can make the argument of selling 2 slow orbs to buy heavy shields, right? That's true. That's true. The Stinger can be a little rough where if you are pushed by 2 people, the Stinger doesn't have enough bullets to kill them. And the high fire rate will mean you run out of bullets pretty quick. Stinger is really good at killing 1 person. Okay. Spectre, you can actually take multiple people on. So it's a little risky, but yeah, if you really want your slow orbs, then yeah. But me personally, I'd probably take the wall, heavy shields, Spectre, and sell both of these or something. I don't even know if you bought them actually, because I think you died before. Actually, yeah, you did. You did. Yeah. So. Yeah, I would definitely sell both slow orbs, get the heavy shields. But yeah, I mean, if you have just a wall for this round, it's okay, right? That's okay. For sure. For sure. 1 second. All right. Okay, so you got the info. You're staying left, right?
Headshots.
That's good.
Spec spotted.
Crosshair, crosshair. What's it doing? Up here, right? Or here? Don't get lazy. Yeah, you see, if they peek here, where are you shooting? Kneecaps, right?
There.
1 enemy remaining.
Okay, just up a little, like this. Like if your crosshair was just up a tiny bit more, this crosshair placement would be like perfect, right? Because you're looking at the right spots, but it's just too low, right? Exactly. Okay. So just try to remind yourself in games just a little higher. So this is a lot better, right? Now we're okay. Now we're looking at the head. Nice.
For you.
See, I want to see this always. Oh no, we're going down again. Going down. See, this is when you start, like, you stop thinking about it and then you go on this autopilot. It was just a little unlucky. That's just time.
30 seconds left.
Not too bad.
Need help.
But who knows? Who knows if you had 25 more armor, if you could have killed him before you died, you know? Yeah, because you just don't want to die easily to the pistols. That's why it's so important having heavy armor.
10 seconds left.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so... Okay. I mean, in this situation, right, like, I'd probably, because now they're gonna have rifles, right? So, and you have $1,000 left. I would probably look to buy a Bulldog here, right? Because you can't afford Phantom or Vandal. That's okay, but definitely get a Bulldog. Because Bulldog versus Assault Rifles is a lot better of a match. Unless you're up close to where the Spectre can really shred them. And, you know, but most of the time, you're not. So this is
Together!
like this. Okay, so he's
Enemy spotted.
down.
Okay, I like this. Very good. Very good trade. This spray honestly is not too bad.
Stand down.
Not too bad. I mean, as you play more and more, right, your sprays will get tighter. You'll become better at shooting. The more you practice, right, it'll become cleaner. But see, crosshair, crosshair. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Spike planted.
Yeah, so you see, this is the product of bad crosshair placement. So look.
Spike.
So now he appears on your screen. You have to flick from here all the way to here, right? And flicking is very difficult to do, right? It's very inconsistent and it's the hardest style of aiming. So you want to minimize your flicks by being ready for someone like this, right? Because if your crosshair was up and it was holding the corner properly, then your crosshair would be around this area, right? But yeah, definitely.
Planted.
Right? So your movement was too fast for your crosshair in this position. So, right? So get your crosshair ready and then start moving.
Spike
If
planted.
that makes sense. So don't think of it as peeking the corner and then adjust. Think of adjust crosshair and then move. Yep. Okay,
Under
so
their
we're in
transgressions.
this horrible situation of always having to force buy. But, I mean, like, I would definitely ask for a buy from this guy. He could buy you. But if you're stuck in a situation where you're dying every round, and you have to buy a Spectre every round, like, this isn't the worst thing, right? Because this is the only thing you can really do. I mean, you can afford a Bulldog with 500 more, so this, maybe start using that, but try to stay alive one round, you know? Try to play it, because you don't have the economy to go chasing kills. Because if you survive one round, then your economy bounces back. But now you're stuck in this weird limbo of always buying Spectres. And sometimes it happens, but to counteract that, you have to stay alive. So play a little safer when your economy is low, you know? Okay, so
See multiple enemies.
you see. Teamwork, very good teamwork, right? So you acknowledge. I like this because when he was up here, you walked up with him, right? Good, it's good. You don't want, because if he's by himself here, he is a free kill, right? He's trapped. He's bait. Like, it's horrible. But if you're here too, then you guys have a nice crossfire where you guys are actually playing together. So this is
Cypher
good.
removed.
Enemy spotted.
And now you saw him shooting, so you peeked as well. This is good. This is good habits. Play with your teammates. Okay, so this is you guys need to rotate now. Oh, unlucky.
Die.
Good.
Spike planted.
Alright, time to rotate. A little faster. There we go.
Spotted.
So in this situation, I would just go with my Reyna, because you know how I said, you know how powerful the teamwork is. Same rules apply, right? With attacking stuff, right? So, but when you do this and you do this, then you allow yourself to fight 2 1v1s. Yeah. Yep. So. See, right now he's in the bomb site already, right? You want to be going as quickly as you can so you can trade the kill, so you can help him, right? So that's exactly what you want.
Last player standing.
See, you know, now you're just fighting 2 1v1s for no reason. Oh yeah.
Clutch.
That's just a little unlucky, but see, this could, if you just went with her, or if you guys played together and attacked together, easy kill, right? Because the shotgun couldn't kill both of you in one spray down, you know, because you can't spray with the shotgun, right? Maybe he'll kill one still, but you'll be there to kill him in between him loading his pumps. So that's just the power of playing together. You really want to avoid multiple 1v1s when you have the numbers advantage. Okay, so here, yeah, you're just stuck force buying every single round. But try out the Bulldog, you might like it. Okay, yeah, I mean, the Spectre is easier to use, but if you put the time and effort into the Bulldog, then you'll see more benefit from it. Because long range, the Spectre can't do anything, right? Maybe, yeah, you can burst slowly, but it's not good. But Bulldog, you can one burst someone in the head, right? The burst fire on the Bulldog is very good. I implore you to revisit that gun and keep messing around with it. Try the spraying, try the burst fire, and maybe you'll see what the other people see. Because I'm not just saying this is a preference thing. It's a better gun because it's more expensive, you know? It's stronger, and it's better for multiple situations. Spectre's really good up close, don't get me wrong. But it has that super fallback, the drawback of not being able to do anything long range.
Come on, let's go!
Enemy spotted.
I would definitely wall this.
Remove.
That was good. But
I know it.
how many...
Remove.
reloading. You should have walled. Yep, correct. Correct. We're reloading instantly. And we're peeking. Right? Call of Duty habit. So try to get out the habit of reloading, because how many people can you kill with 22 bullets, right? Like, you can kill like 2 or 3, right? If you're good, but definitely 1 for sure, right? So it's okay to reload, but your movement is you're not on the same page, right? So reloading means I can't shoot, let me hide, right? But your movement says peek this, peek this. So it's okay to instantly reload here if you back off, but now you're peeking this corner and it gets kind of dangerous, you see?
I know exactly where you are.
Barrier here. Spike planted.
Ooh. Okay, yeah. Now you know. Took the TP, so now you know where he is. Oh, definitely. This
Enemy
is
spotted.
Last player
This
standing.
is a save. Right.
Your duty is not over. Back where I belong.
Well, you can res just for the economy. It's not too bad. So 2 people are saving now. But this is definitely not a winnable round anymore because of how long you guys took, right? So yeah, the bomb's about to explode right now. So Crosshair's still low if they do peek this corner. Oh! You see that? You see that how you brought it up? Do that every single time. Even this isn't even headshot level, by the way. This is still a little low. Yeah, but this is a million times better, because if you start shooting someone, the kickback of your gun, if you don't control it, will kick back up and then get the headshot for you. See, it just happened, right? The kickback got you that headshot. But so that's why it's good to even be at chest level, which is a lot better than legs, right? So just be a little higher always. So that was fine. The spray down honestly wasn't too bad, right? It's kind of hard to hit someone that's going in one direction because you expect them to change the direction or something. So this happens a lot. Like, don't beat yourself up about this. This happens a lot.
Want him to see.
Okay, so this should be a buy. Everyone should be buying right now for sure.
Joke's over! You're dead!
Wall raised.
Enemy spotted. Enemy spotted.
Yeah, I mean, if they peek this, right, you're dead. If they swing from here or here, you're dead, right? You're not ready for it. Even though they're on B, right? You never know how many... There's lurkers, right? There could be someone sitting here, right here. I'm watching this and I'm nervous for you. I'd be like, oh my god, they could peek any second, you know? Alright, so let's go.
Last player.
Oh.
Last player standing. Last player standing.
So yeah, I mean, if you do want to use abilities, you just have to make sure that you're safe, right? Like, use... Yeah, exactly. You don't want to be peeking corners with your abilities out. Right, so also ADSing. I don't know if this was a mistake or not, but you know ADSing makes you shoot slower, right? Really? So when you aim down sights, your fire rate is lowered. It's decreased. But it becomes a little more accurate, right? So the payoff is a little more accuracy, but you shoot slower, right? But if you can control your gun by being a good player, you don't need the help of the accuracy buff to control your gun, right? Because if you don't ADS, you can control your spray if you understand where your bullets are going and you understand how to control the gun by practicing. So you shoot fast and you're accurate. You know what I mean? So try your hardest to like never ADS.
Player standing.
And just learn how to control your bullets. Teach yourself. Maybe if you're super duper far away, you can make a point to ADS, but sometimes it's just... Yep. This is where the habit comes from. But in this game, it's definitely a lot better to like almost never ADS. Like I could unbind that button and play like 10 games of Valorant without me even noticing. I never ever use it unless I'm using a bulldog for the burst fire or like the stinger for the burst fire far away, you know, or like the op or scout or something. You know what I mean? Yes.
Wall raised.
Open up the sky!
Okay. Yeah. So you just have to be cautious that they could just peek out any second. You have to be ready for them.
Enemy spotted.
You got a little antsy here.
Enemy spotted.
Just a little unlucky. Like, killed her. Not too crazy. I think you started moving forward while you shot.
Enemy spotted.
Yeah, it's okay. She got a pretty lucky headshot on you. That's a tough one to hit. You almost killed her. Nothing really you could have done differently there. Okay, now this. What are we buying here? Okay, it looks like a half buy, I guess. Or no? Everyone's buying out. You have 1,300 left over. Let's see, you buy anything more?
The hunt begins.
They will come! Spike spotted. Enemy spotted.
Enemy remaining.
So yeah, I'm
There.
never ADSing here.
There.
Yeah, that gunfight, it's just about you controlling your guns better and just practicing, right? If you just go inside the practice range like 15-30 minutes a day, right, and you use a Spectre, you use the Ghost, you use the Classic, and you use the assault rifles and just spray down the bots, you know, bursting with them, spraying them down, then you'll get in the habit of pulling down your gun because, you know, in Call of Duty, right, you just shoot like a laser beam, right? Where your crosshair is where the bullets are going, right? So in games like these, that's not the case. You have to pull down your crosshair because, like, okay, now let's look at this fight again. But look where your bullets are going,
There.
right? Right? Yeah, so they completely, like, went this way, right? So you got to pull it down. You got to make sure you're pulling it down. And that just comes with practicing and getting, like, really knowing your guns. Okay, so no. just no, right? Get familiar with the Vandal or the Phantom. Choose one, doesn't matter which, right? No. Okay, and here's the reason why. Okay, the Guardian is just notoriously bad, and it's scientifically bad, mathematically bad, all of these things, right? Because what makes the Guardian good in your perspective? Why do you think it's good? Okay. 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 The Vandal is one-shot headshot. But that's something you have to learn, you know? You gotta learn it. It's hard, yes, but you don't just say, okay, it's hard, I can't learn it, I'm gonna stick to noob stuff, right? No, no, no. Practice, 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 and then it'll become less hard, right? So don't be scared to whiff. Don't be scared to use hard stuff, and don't be scared to die and lose gunfights because of it, because then you're getting better, right? That's how you get better at the game. You do the hard stuff, right? You learn the hard things, right? And even if you want to use the Vandal and pretend like it's a Guardian, you can tap with the Vandal better than you can tap with the Guardian. If you just use this and pretend like it's a single fire gun like the Guardian, this is just a better Guardian. Even when it comes to single tapping because of the update, right? So just trust me, right? This is just ugh. Right? If you exactly, right? I'd take a Spectre over no, maybe not, but yeah, so just if you want to go for headshots and tap people, do it with the Vandal, because if they rush you, if they come around this corner, spraying, you can't spray with the Guardian, you're screwed if they're up close, right? So that's the Vandal. If they come around the corner, you just spray them down. That's why it's just so much better.
Enemy spotted.
Okay, this is good. Get some information.
Spike planted.
All right, now you gotta go. You gotta go. You're wasting time. The bomb's ticking. You gotta
Enemy
go.
spotted. Enemy spotted.
Yeah. So like now they know 100% where you are, right? But what's the point of walking anymore, right? They're gonna say you guys are behind. So now there's 0 point in concealing your position because they already know where it is. But you're just wasting time because you have to kill 4 people and defuse the bomb. Exactly. So you have to kill 4 people and do a 7-second defuse. So give yourself enough time to do that, right? Especially when they already know where you are, right? The gig's up. Your teammate is fighting World War II right here, and you guys are just relaxing, pushing behind when they already know. So instead of you guys doing this sandwich, they're fighting your team, half of your team, and now after they kill the other half, they kill the other half, right? It has to be a united front of attacking from both sides. With Jett. So let's see. Yeah, you see what happens? Because everyone is looking at Hookah, right? This is free for Jett, right? So this is the power of attacking from multiple angles with your team, right? This is proper teamwork, right? So don't make things too slow. And now see, the bomb's just about to explode right now. You can't hear it, but I can. And there's still 2 people alive. You guys didn't give yourselves enough time to kill their whole team and defuse. So just think about timing, attacking and defending and stuff like that.
Don't mess up that pretty face, Phoenix.
So get that assault rifle, please, please, please. It's okay. Oh, no, you even sell it for a Spectre. All right. Okay, but Look at their economy. Can they buy next round if they lose? Maximum 2 rounds. Yes, there's a max losing bonus streak of 2 rounds. So yeah, but I can tell you 100% sure that if you guys lose this round and he doesn't kill anyone or anything, he cannot buy next round, right? He cannot buy next round. Maybe, just maybe, but probably not. So that means you have to save or you have to force buy next round, and it doesn't look too good. So if you have a teammate with $0, don't be scared to go $0 yourself. Right? Because right now you are hindering yourself. Because this is a buy round, right? He bought an op. He bought an op. They don't care. They're spending their money to buy the best they can right now, right? So you do the same. Assault rifle. I want to see that assault rifle. Now, it's different, right? So think of economy as 3 different things that you can do. Save, half buy, or full buy. Okay? So what saving means is no one can buy anything, right? You guys just have to save, clear cut. Half buy means everyone has like 3,500 or like 3,300, right? So you're close. You have money, but not enough to full buy, right? So what a half buy looks like is you buy Stinger head armor, Stinger heavy armor. So if you buy Stinger heavy armor, that's 2K. Then you'll have 1,300 left over. And next round, you can afford. Next round, you can full buy, right? So you're still saving, but you're doing it smartly. You're spending some of the money you can, okay? So that's what a half buy is. And then a full buy is around like this, where everyone spends everything they got to do the best. Exactly. So this is, in this situation, we are in the full buy category. So your mentality, yeah, exactly. Your mentality is like full buy and save at the same time, right? Because you want to worry about next round's economy, but you don't want to do both. Just choose from one of these, right? Save, half buy, full buy. And make sure every single one of your teammates are doing the same thing. You don't want to save if all of your guys are buying. You don't want to full buy if everyone's saving. Same page, no matter what. Good trade.
Spike planted.
Okay, now you guys have options, right? Either you both save, or you run. Why? Why do you run as fast as you can? Because you have to kill 4 people and defuse. So either save, or go quick. Okay, that's fine.
Tell me where to go.
Exactly.
Win. Show me where to go.
Okay, so yeah, look what your teammates are buying. Look what they're doing. Let me see everyone's money at the beginning.
Win.
Okay, so this is definitely a full buy. Okay, yep. So you drop this Guardian, give it to one of your broke people, and then you buy assault rifle, and he can buy, and one guy will be screwed. Wait, actually, I don't think the.
Win. Show.
Okay, so yeah, look. So, I would be dropping this to one of these guys. He's full buying. He has armor already. He just buys assault rifle and abilities. And you can buy shield this, and this, and still be fine. And one person's gonna have like heavy shields and maybe like a ghost or like a stinger, and then waiting to pick up someone's gun. Right. So this is definitely a full.
Show me
buy
where to
here.
go.
And this comes with time, right? It's probably hard for you to see these things, but it comes with time.
Come on, let's go! Get out of here!
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And that comes with just playing a lot. So don't worry about it too much. Okay. Yeah, that's it.
Enemy spotted.
Wall raised.
Okay, so a wall like that is, this is what attackers would do, right? If they're taking B, this is a wall that they would do, right? Because now you are closing off an area to come help your teammates, and you have to force yourself all the way around. So,
Wall raised.
okay, yeah, that's not a big deal, but it's probably like 10 times better to like either shoulder peek this, like, you know, jiggle peek, you know what that means? Okay, yeah, okay, and then you jiggle peek it, see what you see, be like, okay, are they holding it? Okay, maybe just staying right here is a good play too, right? So definitely this is a like a hindrance, yeah, like bad, right? So
Wall raised.
yeah, 'cause now your teammates are all dying and you can't even help them. But maybe if you didn't wall
Last
off,
player
there,
standing.
then you've been able to.
Enemy down.
Oh, you'd kill him for sure.
Last round
Dude,
in the
you could've
half.
probably killed all three of them. You know, they kind of up a bit.
La-
Let's see.
Last player standing.
Enemy down.
And at least you would have killed the Cypher, right? Exactly.
Need it.
So now, okay, you guys, yeah, this is good, right? So look, right? No one, they're not leaving themselves with any money, so there's no point in for you to leave yourself with any, because if you lose this round, you're gonna have to save with them anyway, right? Just because you can buy doesn't mean you guys can all buy. So just be on the same page and buy assault rifles, please.
Dead!
Barrier created.
Spotted.
Get out of my way.
I know exactly where you are.
Spike planted. Last player standing. Flawless.
So,
Spike planted. Last player.
yeah, you're just kind of making your
Standing.
target, you know, just crouching up like that, like walking. So this is when, like standing, moving, shoot, move, shoot, right? It's just 10 times better than crouching. Yeah, exactly. And if you watch my practice range video, I go into detail on how to do it. Right, burst. That video, it might be long. You can skip through it or just, you know, put it 2x speed. But there's lots of good things in there that will help you dramatically with your aiming and how to practice properly.
Flawless.
Yeah,
Switching sides.
We fight once again.
this is good. Perfect! Look at the crosshair placement. Perfect, right? You're not flicking from here to here, right? You're flicking from here to here. And that's a million times easier, right? And you destroy this kid, right? Clapped because of crosshair placement. You didn't even have to aim. All you had to do was click mouse 1 a couple times. And that's the power of good crosshair placement. You got into this crouching, standing still, spraying your pistol habit, right? This guy is making himself so hard to hit by running and shooting at you, right? So that kill was just a miracle kill, alright?
Unavoidable.
That guy's close, for sure.
One enemy remaining.
Okay. He's dead. I'd look to pick up someone's ghost or something. If anyone had one. There you go. Perfect. Yeah, this is good. Now, you know he's B.
Spotted.
Yep. Perfect.
Spike planted.
Whoa! Troll. Why is this bad? Tell me why it's bad. You know why it's bad. Okay. Now, 2 1v1s, right? Okay. So yeah, so that's exactly what you never want to do. Also, if you die right here, he can just walk in and defuse for free. So I would definitely just hide on site.
Last player
See,
standing.
look now it's a 1v1 for no reason. Because look where he died, right? Can they defuse from there? No, they can't defuse from there. They have to run all the way to here to defuse. So let them. Just wait. Right? Let the bomb tick down against them, you know? So yeah, I hate to see that. Gotta get out of this crouch walk, this crab walk. Gotta stop. But after you watch the practice range video, and you'll have things to work on. I'm really excited about that. But that was a good win. You clutched it out. Good job. Oh, I'm going backwards. Spectre.
Need a drop.
Yes. Whoa! Whoa! No, you don't play in case you die. You play to win the round. When you buy guns, when you spend your money, you're playing to win the round, okay? You don't be like, oh, but what if I die? No, you are winning this round. You are putting the money into winning this round. You are investing in yourself, okay? Don't play to lose. Play to win.
Barrier created.
Okay, so now you guys gotta go B, right? You walled yourself off, right? Oh no! I mean, I wouldn't, but...
Healing you.
Good heal. That's the power of staying alive. You fully healed your team.
Enemy spotted.
One, two, one. And you got a kill because of it, right? So important to stay alive. Okay. You're watching it.
Last player standing.
You fought well.
Crosshair.
One enemy remaining.
No reload, no! Because he could immediately swing, right? Exactly. You can kill. You just killed two. You just killed 2 people with like 10 bullets.
I have
or
the
20.
spike.
Okay, crosshair. We're okay. You just heard him reload. Perfect. You have perfect info. I love this. I love this play. Okay, they saw
30
you, so
seconds
now
left.
Slow it down. Down! Pull it down, boys! No! Yep, Yep, you didn't pull your crosshair. If you pulled your crosshair down just a little bit, man, he's dead. Oh, but what if you had 25 more health? Do you think maybe... Exactly. Maybe no. One more body, or yeah, one more body shot would have probably killed him, right? Because he has no armor. They don't have armor because they're saving, right? So they don't even have armor. You just needed to do 12 more damage. Look how much the armor costed you the round, right? Play to win. Buy the armor. And look, so if we look, right, do you think if he had heavy armor, and you had heavy armor, that round would have been free? Oh, a lot better. Now you guys are screwed. This is 100% safe. If you win the first round, then lose the second for whatever reason, and you bought, you have to save. You have to save because then your buy looks like this. Op no armor. Scout armor. Stinger armor. Just save. Just save. This looks atrocious. They're gonna all have assault rifles, right? Now you guys are just... We've got the ragtag bunch of guns. Oh, man. So yeah,
Rest.
definitely think of economy as those 3 different sections I talked to you about, you know? Exactly. And see
All
where your
right.
team fits into one of those categories. So,
No charges left.
I
Your
have this
duty
fight.
is not over.
I mean, that was fine, right? How did you know they were there, though? Okay, so you... Yeah, okay. They killed the jet earlier. So now I would be definitely...
No charges
cautious
left.
I
Your
have this
duty
fight.
is not over.
So that was fine. You got the kill and you did 50 damage, but
Come on, let's go!
nothing really to say too much about that one. Maybe if you didn't crab walk, you get in this habit of crouching and then moving, right? When you're up close. Like, you could have been fully sprinting while shooting and been accurate that close, you know? Personally, I would slow orb, then res, then hold the angle, like maybe something like this, or like hold this angle right here and wait for them to push into you. So you have the advantage. But if you wanted to res and then like wide peek, that's fine too. But you can't crab walking that close, like you're just gonna die, right? So you can have better movement there.
Crossfight.
Right. See? Look what this guy does. And he's still accurate enough to kill this person. He just runs and shoots, right? Look what he does.
Crossfight.
Still gets the headshot, still gets the kill because he's so close that the accuracy doesn't matter. Exactly. And his movement, right? So you could have done that while wide swinging that close. You see what I'm saying? Especially with the Spectre, right?
Nice. I stopped that.
With the assault rifle, maybe not so much. But the running accuracy with the SMG
Look your
is
enemy
better.
in the eye. It helps with accuracy.
Just like Counter-Strike. So, hate to see the Spectre buy, because you could definitely buy an assault rifle here, but... Exactly. So, spend all your money. Play to win. Right? Invest in yourself. Okay, so why do I hate this? Just this. Okay? Perfect. Yep.
Message sent.
Okay, so that was a good kill. But, you know, it's risky. Like, this is yeah, so go back to your team. Right. So this is good, right? But you could have easily died here and costed you exactly. So it's good that you caught it and now you're regrouping with your team, but you shouldn't even be in that position in the first place, especially as Sage.
One enemy remaining.
Kill them.
Enemy spotted.
So this round's
Light planted.
Bring it up.
Get out of my.
There. Out of here. Enemy spotted. Right between the eyes.
Fire in the hole!
Open up the sky.
Crosshair. Get your crosshair ready and then move, okay?
Joke's over.
Because if they are here or here, you're dead. You're dead.
You're dead.
Exactly. Don't let yourself flick, because this is why you get inside your head thinking, oh, my aim is so bad. No, it's not that bad. You're just making yourself do the hardest shots possible. You're making yourself so much harder on yourself, because no one can flick that good, you know. I mean, obviously, like the top level players, they get good at flicking, but it's still inconsistent, even if you're a professional. Flicking will always be inconsistent. Exactly.
One enemy remaining. Last player
Pull down.
standing.
Your bullets are going. Look at your bullets.
One enemy remaining. Last
They're so close.
player standing.
All right.
Enemy remaining. Last player standing.
You're crab walking again. So let's try and break that habit of crouching and moving. You know.
I know exactly
30 seconds
where
left.
you are.
It's honestly not that bad to do with an assault rifle, because you can't be moving and shooting really. Probably. Or if you do want to crab walk, don't crab walk towards him. Crab walk to the left or to the right. Because when you crab walk towards him, he doesn't have to change his crosshair. It's as if you're standing still, right? Because you're walking towards him. He doesn't have to change his crosshair. But if you're moving to the left or right, he has to drag his crosshair to the left or right. So crouch spraying is good when you move to the left or right. So like if you, instead of holding W when you did that, you hold A or D, I would call you a pro. I don't care. Loses. Plenty of money. Assault rifle. Click it. I'm so excited for the next session. I'm so excited. Okay, so this isn't necessarily a bad position, even if your team's on A, right? But because you are Sage, this is a bad position. Exactly. Because look at all this utility you have. This exactly, right? You're playing like an Omen, or you're playing like a, I don't know, like a Phoenix, or not even a Phoenix, like I don't even know, right? Omen. Jet, maybe. I don't know. Right?
There.
Oh!
There.
Exactly.
There.
Or if you don't think like, oh, I don't have enough time to line it up, don't shoot. And then just walk around the corner and then get the kill later, right? Don't get right? You only got this kill because you didn't ADS. I'll bet my life on it. If you ADS'd, you would have died here 100% because your bullets would have came out.
Enemy spotted.
One.
This is fine.
You could do that too.
He's abusing. Now he is. Love it.
Thank you.
Okay, got someone. Good. Woo! Where we going? Where we going? Oh yeah, man, I'd be screaming in my microphone right now. I'd be like, Sage, get your ass over here right now. Good crosshair placement though.
Enemy spotted.
Like that. Little low, little low. Okay, not bad, not bad.
Light carrier killed.
Yeah.
Target down.
Enemy spotted.
Yep, definitely. Because your team has A right now, right? But now they're all running to secure the bomb.
One enemy remaining.
20 seconds. Get the bomb. Take the TP run. Kill him.
Clutch.
So you see how this round was on you. Right? How close it was?
And you shall receive.
Definitely. I mean, even if you didn't have the bomb, right? It's still pretty troll. Because you gotta heal your teammates, you gotta wall off things, you gotta slow things, you gotta be there for your teammates. A Sage, definitely a Sage, right? Brimstone, Sage,
Gonna burn you up,
Breach,
Phoenix.
all teamwork players. Right? So, I'm seeing this trend. I see this trend. Why don't I like this? Right? Same thing.
Enemy spotted.
Okay.
Enemy spotted.
So yeah, it's not even necessarily that what you're doing is bad. It's just Sage isn't
Sorry, bro.
the person to do this. Exactly. Correct. Okay. I'd probably heal that for sure. Right? Because heal's free and it'll come off cooldown. So why not?
Enemy
you know?
spot.
Right in the head. See ya.
Enemy spotted. Spike carrier's down. Got the spike.
Okay. So, one thing right now, what I would be doing is running to the bomb, running to my teammate, healing him, and playing together wherever it is, right?
Last player standing.
Yeah, I would never probably, like, maybe I would try once and, like, swing out fast and try to burst his head. If it doesn't work out, I am probably gaining more ground, not backing off again and re-peeking the same angle, because he has the advantage here, right? He has a sniper, you don't. So it's
Begins.
a little risky peeking that. I like to take risks. I
30.
I do like to peek, but I don't like to re-peek. Like what I would have done is after you peek that and you shot. Okay, we'll just go back to it. I'll have to draw this.
30 seconds left.
Begin.
Okay, so I wouldn't even ADS this far, right? I wouldn't. I would burst his head. I'd wide swing and then I would burst him. But okay. After shooting and missing, he has to cock his gun, right? So he hides. So when he does that, you get ground. You can go U-Haul. You can go truck. Now he's worried about looking U-Haul or looking here. So, because now he knows. Now he can line up the headshot and easily kill you. Right? So, if you bait out a sniper shot, use it. Use the time that he has to cock his gun to gain ground. Right? So a lot of times I would shoulder peek this to bait out a shot. He would shoot, and when he shoots, I would attack. I would attack U-Haul, right? I would cover the ground that he can't shoot.
Last player standing.
Yeah,
Begin.
just an easy target to die. Just by
Smoke's
reaching the
down.
same angle, right? But yeah, so yeah, I mean, I think there's a lot of good things in there that we saw. Oh yeah, absolutely, and a lot of good things that we found that you can improve on, right? Mainly, so you have homework, lots of homework. Perfect, perfect. Yeah, dude, that practice range video is going to help you out immensely. It's going to give you a nice little routine to do inside the practice range. It's going to give you a whole new mindset of shooting and movement that will open up your mind. So, is there any other questions or anything else you want to talk about? Perfect. Watch the video. That's all in there, man. You'll get your routine. Yep. Yep. Everyone can learn everything from other people, right? There's going to be something, right? Maybe you knew 90% of what I covered in a certain guy's video, but the 10% you learned something, right? So there's always something that you can pick up from the other videos. And even if you watch it at like 2 times speed or 1.5 times speed, or just skip around and like you're like, "Oh, wow," you know, and then you just expand your brain, right? So, yeah, honestly, sit through. I know it's like a 40-minute video because it was a coaching session inside the practice range, right? So it's lengthy, but I swear everything I say in there, it'll help you. It'll help you. It'll help you. And then, yep. Yep. Yes. Okay. So what I went over, right? So there's a couple things, right, about being with your teammate, making sure you're playing with your teammates, not forcing 1v1s, v1s, v1s, you know, playing with your teams, crosshair placement. Implement changes once at a time, okay? So next game you go into, you can be like, okay, I am going to only focus on this game's economy to make sure I'm always doing the right economic decision. I don't care about my crosshair placement in this game. I don't care about grouping. I don't care about ability usage. I don't care about any of it. The only thing I care about this game is making sure I'm following the 3 principles of either full save, half buy, or full buy, right? And then you do that for a couple games or one game, or the next game you focus on only crosshair placement, right? Who cares if you force buy every round? The only thing I'm worried about is crosshair placement, right? So just do one thing at a time. Do not try to change everything at once, and don't overload your brain. Okay? In game, you're just trying to think like, okay, what did I watch from this video? What did I watch from this? How do I do this? How do I do that? And then you're trying to like implement so many different things at once, and it's just information overload. Perfect, exactly.